चलिए, तो सेशन को हम आगे ले जाते हैं और मैं क्विकली दोबारा बता देता हूँ कि अगर आप किसी भी अपने मित्र को ये सेशन शेयर करना चाहते हैं, ज़रूर शेयर कीजिए, क्योंकि आगे बहुत ही वैल्यूएबल सेशंस होने वाले हैं। अभी भी काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं। अगर आप लेट ज्वाइन किया आपने और मिस कर गए, तो इसकी जो रिकॉर्डिंग है सारी यूट्यूब में अवेलेबल रहेगी, आप सेशन को दोबारा देख सकते हैं। और आपको ये फॉर्म भरना है इन केस अगर आप चाहते हो कि आपका कोई भी सवाल हम ले इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ कंसल्टेशन। एक ही सवाल आप पूछ सकते हो, बट वहाँ पे जब आप फॉर्म भरोगे तो आप लोगों के सामने वी विल पिक अ लकी विनर एंड वी विल ट्राई टू पिक एटलीस्ट 5 to 10 पीपल। हम टाइम के हिसाब से 5 से 10 लोगों को हम पिक करेंगे और रैंडमली पिक करेंगे, आप लोगों के सामने पिक करेंगे, और जिनका नाम होगा और वो प्रेजेंट होंगे तो उनका कोई भी एक सवाल हम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कंसल्टेंसी वी विल ट्राई टू आंसर इट। ठीक है। चलिए, थैंक यू वेरी मच नीना जी। तो वी विल नाउ मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्पीकर जो कि तस्नीम जी हैं। तो ये भी हमारे साथ काफ़ी टाइम से जुड़े हुए हैं। और तस्नीम जी, आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं। और इन्होंने काफ़ी सारे केपी में, न्यूमरोलॉजी में, बहुत सारे और भी विधाओं में इन्होंने काफ़ी अपना एक्सपीरियंस टाइम टू टाइम ये शेयर करते रहते हैं। और जितने भी हमारे टीम मेंबर्स हैं, हमारे ग्रुप हैं, स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनको भी एक्टिवली ये सपोर्ट करते रहते हैं जब भी उनकी कोई क्वेरी आती है। जी मैम, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है एंड थैंक यू फॉर टेकिंग आउट द टाइम। मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि ये आज ट्रैवल कर रहे थे और इन्होंने अपना जो ट्रैवल है वो उसको पोस्टपोन करते हुए शी हैज़ अटेंड एंड गिविंग सम टाइम टू अस। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दैट।
So, गुड इवनिंग ऑल एंड अक्षय तृतीया की सभी को शुभकामनाएं। नाउ आई वुड फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट great gratitude. I pay my gratitude to the Almighty, my parents, my grandparents, my family, of course, all my friends, and last but not the least, my gurus. So, with them, my journey has really been beautiful, and I am trying to accomplish what I want to. So all the blessings are required. So today, namaste again. And today, what I am going to talk about is the shadow side of the chart. ये बड़ा एक ऐसा टॉपिक होता है कि यार मेरे चार्ट में ये प्रॉब्लम है, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, बट देन व्हाई डोंट वी लुक एट द ब्राइटर साइड? बिकॉज एवरीथिंग आई बिलीव हैज टू साइड्स। एक कॉइन के दो साइड होते हैं, रात है तो दिन है, राइट? So means everything, negative, positive, upper, niche, everything has two sides. So why not we take those houses or those things in astrology in our lives as positive? So every birth chart also has a brighter side and a shadow. यहाँ पे भी चार्ट में भी ब्राइटर साइड भी है और शैडो भी है. So when we come to astrology, the Dushtana houses really fears us off, you know, and these are the 6th, 8th, and the 12th house. So होता है कि इलनेस है, लॉस है, सडन चेंजेस है, डीप कार्मिक पैटर्न्स है, मेरे तो नसीब में एक कोट है, फुल लाइफ आई एम स्ट्रगलिंग एंड नथिंग गुड इज हैपनिंग टू मी. मीन्स इट्स जस्ट प्रॉब्लम्स एंड प्रॉब्लम्स, राइट? 6, 8, 12 देख लिया किसी ने चार्ट, फर्स्ट का सबप्लॉट कनेक्टेड टू 6, 8, 12, अरे भाई तुम्हारे तो बहुत लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम्स होने वाले हैं. Why? But why don't we understand one thing, that take them as a portal? Okay, take them as a portal for growth and opportunities. Why don't we take it that way? So I am making an attempt to make people understand that there is a brighter side of the shadow. So in this session, what we are going to do is we are going to decode the real meaning of the houses, okay, and share simple remedies, okay, which can turn our struggle into strength, fear into insight, and clarity मिले. Okay, मुझे बताइए, आप चैट में टाइप कीजिए, whoever, like you all are connected, we are connected through Zoom and we are connected through YouTube also. प्लीज चैट पे आप ये लिखिए कि आपके लाइफ में कोई कोई प्रॉब्लम्स ही नहीं है, लाइफ में एवरीथिंग इज फैंटास्टिक. ओके, हेल्थ ठीक है, पैसा ठीक है, इमोशनल कोई प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं है. कीजिए. इफ यस, व्हाई? एंड इफ नो, एन. Okay, I would like to meet a person who says no. Definitely, you all are welcome. Now, have you wondered why some problems just keep on repeating in our life? Okay, like ill health, emotional pains. And thank you, Balwinder ji. Thank you so much. Yes, it is a fact that we all have problems. The richest person on the earth also has problems. ये नहीं तो वो, अगर इस इंसान के पास पैसा बहुत है तो हेल्थ नहीं होगी, हेल्थ है तो वो नहीं होगा, कुछ न कुछ तो रह जाता है। तो वह ओके, उनके साथ में 6 12 का कनेक्शन जरूर होगा, बट हाउ इज दैट पर्सन सक्सेसफुल? हैव यू थॉट अबाउट इट? है ना, कुछ तो होगा, कुछ तो होगा। दैट इज डेफिनेटली टेलिंग कि वो बंदे ने कुछ तो किया होगा टू अपलिफ्ट हिज लाइफ। सो व्हाई नॉट वी गेट आवरसेल्व्स इन दैट कैटेगरी? So today we are just not going to talk about the tough houses. Okay, we are going to learn how to heal and master them. So three houses I'm going to take you all into is the, and it's highly it's a mysterious house, no doubt, and misunderstood houses in astrology. So the 6th, 8th, and the 12th houses. Are you all excited for 6, 8, 12 houses? Please type in yes or no. Now these are also called as the Shtana houses. Okay. Thank you, Amrit. Thank you, Lataji. So these are called as Dishtana houses. Now many fear, okay, लेकिन सच्चाई सच्चाई ये है कि ये दरवाजे है अपनी ताकत के लिए। ओके, ये आए हैं तो इट इज गुड। ओके, व्हाई? बिकॉज हमको पता चलती है हमारी स्ट्रेंथ कितनी है, कि हम ग्रो कर पाएंगे कि नहीं। So this is it shows our energy, that are we, and it shows ourselves that are we ready for that change? Do we need, or we are okay with, ठीक है ये प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे हैं, हम बैठ के क्रिब कर रहे हैं कि ये प्रॉब्लम्स लाइफ में है, वो प्रॉब्लम्स लाइफ में है, मेरे तो नसीब में ये है। No, stop doing that. We don't want to do that. So now when we speak about the first house, that's the 6th house. Okay, the 6th house is the house of challenges, discipline. Okay, now 6th house also. Now in this session, I just suppose अगर astrology में कोई नया है यहाँ पे, okay, any of my YouTube viewers also astrology में नए हैं, पता नहीं चल रहा है, तो यहाँ पे भी what I would give you all is symptoms. Go through the symptoms. You will come to know which house is afflicted of yours, the 6th, the 8th, or the 12th. Go through the symptoms first. Then I will come on the KP method of decoding your afflicted A6, 8, 12. Now, if we see the symptoms, like 6th house represents enemies, deaths, diseases, death yani karza, okay? Diseases, the daily work, the conflicts, the discipline, the pets, routine work. हम में से बहुत लोग ये चीज एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं कि वो सामने वाले की रूटीन, अरे क्या फर्स्ट क्लास रूटीन है। he gets up in the morning, he is like, properly goes for a jog, goes exercises, reaches office on time, comes back on time, gives family time. इसकी रूटीन लाइफ बहुत अच्छी है और मेरी रूटीन लाइफ की बैंड बजी हुई है, right? I am not able to do that. Why? So this is the affliction of your 6th house. So by all these symptoms you will come to know. Okay, diseases, आप बीमार बहुत पड़ रहे, okay, आपके डेली वर्क काम टाइम पे नहीं हो रहे, okay, झगड़े हो रहे, ये भी 6th हाउस का अफ्लिक्शन है। तो डिसिप्लिन नहीं है लाइफ में, पेट्स आपके ऐसे बेचारे घूम रहे हैं, आप उसकी परवाह नहीं कर रहे हो, बच्चों को चाहिए था पेट, पेट ले आए, एंड देन यू आर नॉट बॉदर्ड to feed the pet or take care of them. So here also, this shows, this is a symptom that your 6th house is afflicted. Now, if we see that people with strong 6th house, okay, they often become healers, they are problem solvers. अगर आपका 6th house अच्छा है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर्स, आई विल कम टू इट। 6th हाउस कैसे अच्छा है, 8th हाउस कैसे अच्छा है, और 12th हाउस कैसे अच्छा है, आई कम how strong they are, how will you come to know, I will come to that. So people with the 6th house strong placements, they often become healers, the problem solvers, the service oriented leaders, and they have the great routine life, their pets are very happy in their house, health is also good. So the things we need to manage is these all things. Okay, it's said that prevention is better than cure. You have it. Okay, बर्थ चार्ट लेके आए हो, ये प्लेसमेंट है, बट यू कांट कीप ऑन क्राइंग ऑन दैट, राइट? यू नीड टू टेक सम स्टेप टू गो फॉरवर्ड एंड चेंज इट थ्रू योर कर्मास। थ्रू योर कर्मास डेफिनेटली पड़े रहोगे, सोचते रहोगे यार मेरे को तो उठना ही नहीं है सुबह, ये नहीं हो पाएगा। आपके हाथ में है, ये लेके आए हो चार्ट में, लेकिन आपको ही ये करना है। So these are the simple remedies. Why go for expensive ones? These are in your hands and you can do it. The chronic health problems are also seen from the sixth house. Legal issues, okay, they are seen from sixth house. अगर sixth house झगड़ा है, तो come on, make it a habit कि argument नहीं करनी। नहीं, लेकिन क्या होता है कि हो ही जाती है, मेरे चार्ट में है वो तो होगा ही। But be conscious about it. You know it is in your chart, so be conscious that you're not going to do that. Keep quiet. एटलीस्ट 10 झगड़ों में से आप 2 में पार्टिसिपेट किया, लेकिन 8 से तो बच गए। So these are the very small things which you can get into your life, and you can avoid these conflicts. So for sixth house remedies, like these 6, 8, 12, I will keep on giving you few remedies, but stay tuned with me till the end, because I'm going to share with you all 9 planets remedies, and very easy to do. बोलते हैं ये रामबाण रेमेडी है, ये आप कोई भी कर सकता है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। ओके, सो फॉर सिक्स्थ हाउस रेमेडी, सर्व द नीडी, बिकॉज सर्विस का हाउस है, सो सर्व द नीडी हु आर सिक। ओके, किसी को आपकी जरूरत है, जाके खड़े रहो वहां पे। आपके डेली वेज वर्कर्स को 1 तारीख का टाइम है सैलरी का, डोंट डोंट पे देम एट 15th and 20th. Okay, serve them well, take care of them. So this is what service is. Okay, selflessly serve karo. And now one more can be like, if you can feed green moong to the birds, or on a Wednesday, that also is very effective remedy for the sixth house. Practice seva, selfless service, and maintain discipline routine. बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, आई अग्री टू इट, बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है ये करना जिसके चार्ट में अफ्लिक्शन हो, लेकिन एटलीस्ट ट्राई तो करो, एटलीस्ट अटेम्प्ट। ओके, 10 बार करोगे, 2 बार तो सक्सेस मिलेगी, लेकिन करो। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वी कम ऑन टू द एथ हाउस। ये सिक्स्थ हाउस के सिम्टम्स हो गए। ओके, सिक्स्थ हाउस के सिम्टम्स आपको समझ में आए होंगे कि ये चीजें मेरे साथ हो रही है, यानी कि कहीं ना कहीं मेरा सिक्स्थ हाउस अफ्लिक्टेड है। सर्वेंट्स के साथ बार बार प्रॉब्लम होना, वी लेडीज कैन रिलेट दिस टू टू वेल। ओके, आज बाई आई, कल नहीं आई, परसों नहीं आई, 4th डे नहीं आई, अरे ये सब कुछ बात पक्का करके गई दैट आई एम गोइंग टू जॉइन यू नेक्स्ट मंथ, देन कम। एम्प्लॉयर्स के साथ प्रॉब्लम जो होना, दैट इज अगेन द सिक्स्थ हाउस प्रॉब्लम। Okay, so try to treat them well, try to keep them well, service करो, कहीं पे भी आपकी जरूरत है, go and stand and serve selflessly. Okay, now we come on to the eighth house. Eighth house represents, ये symptoms है। Okay, अगर आपके साथ ये symptoms हो रहा है तो related, sudden changes, secrets, inheritance. Eighth house is inheritance, the money which you have not earned, it is coming to you, but it comes at a price. Okay, that is eighth house. It comes at a loss. Okay, insurance money coming to you is a loss. Loss, death किसी की हुई और वो पैसे आपको मिले, that is the eighth house money. So that is inheritance. The joint assets also can be related to the eighth house. So this house is a house of death and rebirth. Two sides of the coin, I said, death and rebirth. अब आपके हाथ में है, आपको कितना करना है, आपको करना है कि नहीं करना है, वो आपके हाथ में। So now emotionally and spiritually also, if you see, this house will definitely, it's a house of obstacles, there's no doubt about it, but energy, as we say, cannot be exhausted, it only can be transformed. ये आपके हाथ में है वो transformation, तो eighth house will give you good results, yes, with full of obstacles and hardship. Okay, people with strong eighth house are often drawn to healing, tantras, and psychology also. उनकी psychology power बहुत अच्छी होती है, the psychic power, they have good psychic powers. Now, this house also brings sudden gains, as I already mentioned, and unexpected losses. So it's there where you surrender to unknown. ओके हमको पता ही नहीं अब आगे क्या करना है, तो आप सरेंडर कर दोगे, ठीक है, अभी जो होना है ऊपर वाले पे फेथ है, करना है, जो होना है वो होगा. ओके, बट इफ इट इज अफ्लिक्टेड, या आप चेक करो ये सिम्टम्स है आप में, कि बहुत एंजाइटी रहती है, बहुत फोबियाज रहते हैं, सेक्सुअल इम्बैलेंसेस, सडन एक्सीडेंट, सडनली आपकी लाइफ में पूरी सडनली कुछ होता है. So that is again the affliction of the sixth house, of the eighth house. I'm sorry. And inheritance dispute. पैसा inheritance का आराम से आ गया. Eighth house अच्छा है. Inheritance disputes, family issues होते हैं. Fighting for the land, fighting for the property. That all is inheritance disputes. So relate whether eighth house is giving you a problem or no, even before you see the chart. Now, if the eighth house is afflicted, like affliction, I would say, like, how is due to the malefic planets, that is the Mars, the Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, or any harsh aspects on the eighth house. So it can be manifested as emotional disturbances, the traumas, the financial instability, and sudden losses, death, fear. ये सब भी एथ हाउस से कनेक्टेड है. नाउ यार रेमेडी क्या करें हम, रेमेडी क्या करें एथ हाउस के लिए? प्रैक्टिस योगा. ओके, प्रैक्टिस जापा. दिस इज वन ऑफ द वेरी इफेक्टिव remedy. Japa, the chanting, whichever caste religion you are, and this mantra chanting will definitely balance your eighth house. Affirmations, there are a lot of positive affirmations like I release what no longer serves me, I welcome growth and healing. ठीक है. अब एथ हाउस जिसका खराब होता है वो बंदे को नहीं होता ये सब चीज, लेकिन अगर आपको अपनी लाइफ चेंज करनी है आपको करना पड़ेगा. Okay, you say like I trust the process of life, I am safe even in uncertainty, because eighth house uncertainty deta hai. So ideal is to ground yourself and accept the change of evolution. Eighth house is evolution, eighth house is transformation. Okay, how you transform yourself. Agar aap successful ho business mein, I am telling you, definitely your eighth house is strong. Okay, without eighth house strong, you will never become a good businessman or a successful person in your life. Because with the hardships, with the hard work, okay, you will be able to hard work. और ये सब दिक्कतें देती है, obstacles आएंगे, business में obstacles आएंगे, service में obstacles आएंगे, but ultimately you reach a goal because you have that aim in your mind and that goal that, okay, I want to do something in this line, whichever profession you're into. So don't get scared of the eighth house affliction, but challenge it and take it and accept it and take it in your life. Now, lighting a mustard oil lamp, okay, on Saturdays is also a very effective remedy. Now, perfect for the eighth house depth, you know, uh, we have to go in deep. Eighth house is deep, go into deep. That's the PhD, the research level, to start something new, some manufacturing, khud ka kuch. You will definitely come to know what you're good at it. So accept that and follow that particular profession or habit. Now, spiritual growth. Yes, I would say spiritual growth, transformation is also related to eighth house, but that is the tantric remedies, the tantric, that you have that tantras in you which you want to practice. Very successful medium for activating the eighth house. Now, the turn fear into wisdom. One more is charity to the widows and support the old age homes. This is also one of the very nice remedy of eighth house. Now we come on to the third house, that is the Dhisthana house, that is the 12th house. This is the house of moksha, isolation. So what does it represent? It represents the losses, the expenses, the isolation, the foreign lands, the subconsciousness, dreams, you know, symptoms देखो, अपने आप में symptoms देखो कि आपके ड्रीम्स आपको कैसे किस टाइप के ड्रीम्स आते हैं. ओके आपको बहुत अच्छे यू गेट गुड स्लीप और नो यू गेट डरावने सपने यू गेट समथिंग लाइक अब्यूज सपने बिकॉज आई हैव सीन इन 12th हाउस जिसका अफ्लिक्टेड होता है वो बच्चों को भी बहुत डरावने सपने आते हैं. Okay, सांप के सपने आना या anything that they are fighting or anything related to that. Tomorrow is my exam. I am not well prepared with it. You know, I used to get that during my examinations. Like exam ho gayi hai, and after months I used to get a dream that oh today tomorrow is my chemistry paper and I don't know anything. Like I'm not prepared and I have left the paper khali. You know, such dreams. So try to analyze the 12th house that we also losses देखो कि जिस काम में हाथ डाला उसमें लॉस हुआ. ओके फॉरेन लैंड्स देखो अगर फॉरेन लैंड यू हैव शिफ्टेड यू आर इन अ फॉरेन लैंड एंड यू आर वेरी सक्सेसफुल देयर so your 12th house is good. But that does not mean that only foreign land में रह के बार अगर है strong तो अच्छा हो गया. Not necessary. Okay, there are a lot of other parameters to be checked also. But yes, you can take the energy of the 12th house. So unnecessary expenses is also a part of 12th house. It's an attribute of 12th house. Mental restlessness, always something or the other going in mind, cannot get sleep. Escape. Okay, you want to just escape from things. Isolate yourself. अरे ये काम नहीं हो रहा है छोड़ दे. That's a negative way of handling your 12th house. Take it as a challenge and go for it. Now, remedies, what you would do for the 12th house issues is, see, it's everything is connected to the mind. Okay, हम बोलते हैं ना restlessness है, dreams है. Where? Dreams don't come into our knees. Okay, it is here. So, इसको ठीक करने के लिए, what do we need? We need meditation. We need yoga. We need our time. Okay, where we are disconnected with the people. When you disconnect from the people, it's a 12th house. Okay, when you sit at one place, akele mein, isolation, that is the 12th house. You activate your mind that time that you're just listening to yourself. That is the 12th house. So that is the time you would get clarity because you know once when you go into the trance, what happens is you go to your life backwards. In trance, when you go, okay, what things you have done wrong in life? This is the realization you have to do. Do not commit the same mistake again. Okay. Or how you're going to plan your day, or how you're going to plan your business, how you're going to plan things. That is everything you're going to get when you give yourself some time. This is what we don't. We are running about. We don't give us ourselves time. So give your some time to yourself. That is the time when you're going to get clarity in life. Okay, so meditation and yoga, especially in the mornings, especially in the mornings. कर सकते हो कभी भी before going to sleep or at your convenient time. But then when morning we get up, do not take the mobile in your hand first to check the time क्या है. Do not keep your alarms on the mobile, please. Okay, you check your mobile, time you, oh, you get up, the hurry, get up in the morning, aram se. Okay, stand down, change, have bath, change, sit at one place, and just 15 minutes give yourself. 15 minutes, not more than that. You can go on, no problem. But that 15 minutes you give yourself. I'm telling you, 15 minutes is not much from that 24 hours of your work and what you go through the whole day. That 15 minutes for yourself. So this is prime important for the 12th house. Now, meditation and yoga, apart from that, yes, you can donate also. You can donate because 12th house is also hospitalization. Okay. So कोई सेवा करो आप. अगर आपने देखा कि 6, 8, 12 कनेक्टेड है और बार बार भी आ रहा है, donate, serve in the hospitals, the employees who, yeah, you know, the people who are there. You know, a lot of people, what happens is my mother got operated, and then in the people who are serving your mother, serving your father, mother who's hospitalized, और जिसने सेवा की है आपके माँ बाप की, उसको आप दो, उसको आप दो, कुछ भी खिलाओ या do anything for them. Okay, I wouldn't say the big hospitals where that donation का डब्बा रखा हुआ है, go and put the donation. यार हॉस्पिटल के पास बहुत पैसा है, ठीक है, तो उनको जरूरत नहीं है. Catch the right people where in the hospital itself where कि आपने कुछ डोनेट किया, वो खुश हुआ, आपके वो 10 रुपए वो डोनेशन बॉक्स में जाएगा, ठीक है, अंदर से लगेगा मैंने डोनेट कर दिया, बट एक्चुअली वेदर who's got happy from it? I don't think so. The hospital. But और हमको लगेगा हमने contribute किया है hospital. Don't do that. Okay? Go and serve somebody who is in need in the hospital and who has done something for you. Return that energy. Okay? Though the doctors charge a lot of money, though the hospitals are charging you a lot of money for the treatment or for the surgery, but then ये देखो कि जिसने सेवा की है, मैं उसको खुश रखूं कि उसने दिल से, ठीक है, उसका जॉब है उसने किया, लेकिन तुम दिल से उसको रिटर्न करो. सो दिस इज अ वेरी इफेक्टिव रेमेडी which actually I follow because I am the person every now and then I'm with the doctors at the hospitals. So I believe in doing that, and it's a tried tested remedy. Sleep early. Yeah, sleep early because morning उठ के meditation करना है. So sleep early. Avoid overthinking. यार मेरे हाथ में नहीं है ये, यार थॉट्स आ ही जाते, क्या करूं. हाँ, बहुत इजी है बोलना ओवर थिंकिंग मत करो. यार पूरे दिन का इतना स्ट्रेस होता है, मैं कैसे ओवर थिंक नहीं करूं, मुझसे हो ही जाता है. रात को सोती हूँ तो ये हुआ, काम वाली आई थी उसने बराबर से काम नहीं किया, माई एम्प्लॉयर डिडंट वर्क, ही डिडंट कम फॉर वर्क, ऑल दीज थिंग्स, इतना लॉस हो गया, ये सब तो आता ही है दिमाग में. इट्स नेचुरल. ओके, फॉर दैट आई टेल यू वन थिंग. टायर योरसेल्फ. वंस यू टायर योर बॉडी, ओके, थका दो, इतना थका दो कि वो ये चीज आएगी ही नहीं, ओवर थिंकिंग होगा ही नहीं, गारंटी. आई एम टेलिंग यू, just follow this for a week. Tire yourself. How will you tire yourself? You will tire yourself by या तो exercising, right? Gymming. जाओ सुबह सुबह उठ के थोड़ा भागो. You came back from work. My routine is very tough. Morning I have to reach the office. I cannot spare some time. Come back from office. Okay. 7-8 बजे आओ. Whatever your time is. Go for 15 minutes run. Not run. Walk. Okay. Tire yourself in any which ways. Physically. जैसे ही आप बेड पे गिरोगे, okay, you will be off because your body gave up. Though your mind was there, but then your body has given up. It is not supporting now the mind also. बस अब मुझे सोना है. So this is the way you sleep early, you get up early, start your work and a routine life. And definitely एक रात को सोने के पहले just a gratitude to anybody in the whole day's time, whoever has done anything small good for you, a gratitude to them, just before you go to bed. So that that will matter to you. Now, ये बहुत सारा ज्ञान हो गया, और भी है थोड़ा, सॉरी. So, well-known people, like, we relate to well-known people, like when we say about 6th 8th houses, हम कैसे कैसे रिलेट करें. हमको तो पता नहीं है हमारी लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है, लेकिन हम जब पर्सनालिटीज को देखते हैं, हम जब the famous personalities and the life we follow on in our on the medias itself, what happens is, I'll give you examples of few personalities like 6 8 12 placements wale showing challenges in their lives. Everybody has challenges, we all agreed. I got a lot of messages here saying, okay, yes, there's no, without challenges there's no life. Okay, so sixth house ka struggles, enemies and service, as we say, is, I would give you an example of, first is Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, strong sixth house, Mars and Saturn influence on the sixth house. Now he faced, we all know, father of the nation. It's not easy to become a father of nation. ऐसे ही बहुत अच्छा चार्ट लेके आए थे, प्लेसमेंट लेके आए थे और बन गए फादर ऑफ नेशन. नहीं, ये नहीं होता. ओके, जब तक परिश्रम नहीं करोगे, जब तक हार्डवर्क नहीं करोगे, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. So what he faced enormous opposition. He was constantly challenged legally, politically, socially, anyway. But what happened with him was he took up the path of non-violence, okay, resistance, service karna, and that made him the father of the nation, respected leader of the world. Okay, so his sixth house turned struggle into seva and victory. Now, if I give you example of eighth house, suddenness, okay, sudden secrets and death and emotional disturbances, ये पर्सनालिटी की लाइफ में भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आए. ओके, दैट्स एग्जांपल ऑफ संजय दत्त. ना संजय दत्त बाय एथ हाउस, हमको पता है उसकी उनकी लाइफ में जो भी हमको मीडिया में पता है, हमको पता है कि उनकी लाइफ में क्या क्या हुआ. सडन लॉसेस लाइक अर्ली एज में द मदर एक्सपायर्ड. सो एंड she was in a lot of pain, and due to, if you see Sanjay Dutt's chart, what is reported on the media, okay, it says that it includes affliction to the eighth house and its ruler. So it involves Rahu and Saturn. Okay, now both the planets associated with karmic challenges and suffering. So what are the life reflections from this? He experienced sudden tragedies. Okay, his losing his mother early, drug addiction, legal troubles. Okay, then related to weapons and terrorism charges and all that, and sufferings. Okay, now eighth house हमेशा मांगता है ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. ओके, अगर तुम ट्रांसफॉर्म करोगे तो डेफिनेटली पे एथ हाउस आया है, वो पेन तो जरूर देगा, ऑब्स्टिकल तो जरूर देगा. लेकिन एक पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ होता है जहां पे आपने इतनी दिक्कतें उठा ली है लाइफ में, एक टाइम ऐसा आया कि आपको एक मौका मिल रहा है कि आप ट्रांसफॉर्म करो. आर यू रेडी टू टेक दैट मौका? हाँ, आप वो अपॉर्चुनिटी को ग्रैब करते हो कि नहीं करते हो, वो आप पे है. ठीक है, फिर मत रो कि मेरे साथ कुछ होता नहीं है, वो आप पे है. नाउ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑल्सो सिमिलरली हैपेंड विद संजय दत्त. Despite these challenges, he turned his life around, which he went into his trance. He saw all these things, what things were happening in his life, and the energy he transformed. There was a deep transformation, what we see him today. Okay, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि एथ हाउस आया तो प्रॉब्लम्स ही प्रॉब्लम्स है, लेकिन अगर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन को अपनाओगे तो ये एथ हाउस की एनर्जी को भी आप यूटिलाइज करके अच्छा कर सकते हो. So it is affliction. See, affliction basically does not always mean failure. I'm keeping on telling you this, please. It does not mean failure. It often brings intense life lessons. एक सिखामन देके जाता है आपको लाइफ में, that if faced consciously, it will lead you somewhere. एक spirituality आ जाएगी, एक चीज आएगी कि मैंने वो गलत किया है और अब मैं वो गलती नहीं करूंगा. दैट इज द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. अगर आपने गलती की, वही गलती वापस आप रिपीटेडली रिपीटेडली करते जा रहे हो, यू ले नो वे, यू कीप योर एथ हाउस एक्टिवेटेड एंड इट विल ऑलवेज रिमेन दैट. सो एक पर्सनल जो ग्रोथ होती है वो एथ हाउस से होगी. एथ हाउस के बिना आपका पर्सनल ग्रोथ नहीं होगी. Okay. Now, when I give you an example of the 12th house also. So, sixth house, we referred to Mahatma Gandhi. We referred to the afflicted eighth house for the example of Sanjay Dutt. And now the 12th house, the foreign lands, the solitude, the spirituality, the moksha, the isolation. Okay. We all know Steve Jobs. Okay. He had a very strong 12th house. He was definitely spiritual. Okay, what he did, he took a break and he came to India. Okay, he was well known visionary. जब वो इंडिया आए, that is the time when he gave time for himself. He when you actually you'll notice when you give time for yourself and just sit and think, no, you'll get a lot of ideas, you'll get visions, you'll become a visionary. So this is what happened with Steve Jobs. So that thinking, that visionary thinking was born out of silence and deep introspection. बहुत सारा आवाज होता है आजू बाजू. Will you be able to concentrate? No. In a Zoom meet today, if I unmute all and all are going to speak together, I will not be able to listen. Neither will you all. So it's the same way 12th house asks for silence. चुप रहो थोड़ी बार, बैठो, सोचो, आपको thoughts आएंगे अच्छे. So Steve Jobs became a genius for solitude, from solitude and inner vision. Okay, this is a classic trait of 12th house. Now, one more example I would give you about Swami Vivekananda. He was strong 12th house placement. deep spirituality, foreign travel, moksha mark. He gave up the material comforts, inspired millions, soulfully living in the 12th house purpose. एक पर्पस देता है, हर एक हाउस एक पर्पस दे रहा है. अगर आपने वो पर्पस को मीट किया तो यस, you will be able to attain what you want to. So 6th, 8th and 12th houses may bring pressure for sure. No doubt about it. But they are also homes of great souls and deep evolution. Evolution जो होता है ना, अंदर से जो आना, वो आपको ये 3 घर तो आपको सिखा के जाएगा. आपको आपको लेना है कि नहीं लेना है आपको. Now, if I am a practitioner of KP astrology because that's my love. So in KP astrology, if few of मैंने symptoms बता दिए, जिसको एस्ट्रोलॉजी नहीं आती है वो symptoms मैंने बता दिए, वो symptoms आप पकड़ो. अगर जिसको एस्ट्रोलॉजी आती है, let's get connected. Let me tell you about how you see through KP astrology. So the affliction of the 6th, 8th, 12th house is analyzed primarily through their sublords. Okay, the significators, what that 6th house or the 8th house and the 12th house sublord are giving. Now, for example, 6th house, disease, jhagde, enemies, etc., etc. Now, if the 6th house is afflicted, how do you see? 6th house sublord connected to 8 or 12. Okay, loss through illness. 6th house sublord significators 8 and 12. Loss through illness, hidden enemies, hospitalization. 12th house hospitalization हो गया. 8th house hidden cheeze is 8th house. Strong connection with malefics like Saturn, Rahu, Mars. In the 6th house significators are if the 6th house, this is also I have noticed this. I'm sharing you my experience that if the 6th cuspal sublord significators are retrograde or combust, results are delayed and they are very painful. So effects would be like chronic health issues, legal disputes, open enemies, repeated कर्जदारी, financial trouble. ये एक retrograde और combust में मैंने notice किया हुआ है. Now, 8th house affliction sign, 8th cuspal sublord, when it takes 6 and 12, indicates health issues, hospitalization, secret enemies, strong Mars, Rahu, Ketu link, again causes accidents, surgeries, scandals, emotional instability, difficulties in joint finances. ठीक है, यहां मैं रुकती हूँ, मैं आपको बताती हूँ. अभी मैं ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की जो बात कर रही हूँ, अगर 6th हाउस ने 8-12 ले लिया है, मैं करूँ क्या? ये तो देने वाला है, क्रॉनिक हेल्थ देने वाला है. बट इफ यू गो बैक व्हाट आई सेड, 6th हाउस का अगर आप फॉलो करोगे डेली रूटीन, ओके, डेली रूटीन, योर हैबिट्स, 12th हाउस इज आल्सो एडिक्शन, ओके, योर हैबिट्स, your routine, if you manage, so don't you think you will be saved a bit? Yeah, you will be saved little. So you're using the energy of the 6th, 8th, 12. अगर profession wise देख लो, 6th house is service, your job. 8th house is what? Research. Go into something deep. So you take up a job which requires, which is asking for deep study, a research. Okay, analyst. Okay, अब 12th house आ गया. 12th house is foreign. So आई जिसका भी 6, 8, 12 का बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा कनेक्शन है विद द 10th और द 6th, ओके, व्हाट डू वी advise them? Take up his job if conducive, if giving good significators along with the money houses also. So यहाँ पे हम कैसे बोलेंगे कि जॉब लो जो रिलेटेड टू द रिसर्च है, और कोई फॉरेन लैंड वाला जॉब ले लो, या तो कोई हॉस्पिटल में जॉब ले लो. ठीक है, हमने यूज कर लिया, अब हमको डरना क्या है? ठीक है, अब ये जॉब आप लोगे तो क्या होगा? मेहनत बहुत करनी पड़ेगी, नींद आएगी नहीं, यार कल जाके रिपोर्ट करना है. तो ये सारे हो रहे हैं ना, 6, 8, 12 की चीजें हो रही है. बट देन inside you're happy that you're following a profession of these houses which is asking you for hard work. But end of the day you will get good results. Delay है, denial नहीं होता if you use your energy in a proper manner. Eighth house sublord, I mentioned, eighth house sublord connected to sixth, 12th. Again, use the same theory. Okay, eighth house is research. Eighth house, ये PhD करना या समथिंग रिलेटेड टू द एथ हाउस, ये कर लिया, वैसा वाला जॉब ले लो, फॉरेन चले जाओ या हॉस्पिटल में काम. Somewhere or the other you need to analyze what it is and take it, practice them in your life or guide them, as a lot of my viewers and friends out here are practicing astrology, so definitely they know about it. So this is the way we try to help a native by using that energy, okay, and make their life a little simple. But yes, problems hoga, hard work hoga, losses bhi hoga. Okay. 12th house affliction. Now 12th house का spell sublord gives you 6th and 8th. Again, बंदा हॉस्पिटल में काम कर रहा है, ठीक है, काम कर रहा है, सर्विस ओरिएंटेड है, वो काम कर रहा है, उसका जॉब क्या है? ओके, कोई ना कोई ब्लड डिपार्टमेंट या कोई ना कोई मेडिकल डिपार्टमेंट में उसको रिसर्च करना है. So this is the way you have to think, and you have to get your get good results from these houses. Not always bad, not always bad. So now, when a 12th house, Kasfil Sablot, for example, gets connected to Rahu Ketu, okay, connection with Saturn or Moon, so sleepless, delay hoga, har ek kaan mein, emotional confusion hoga. Saturn Moon always gives that emotional confusion and stress, sleep issues and unconscious fears. If the 12th house is connected with Rahu Ketu or any malefic Saturn Mars, okay, sleep issues में definitely problem होता है, अनकॉन्शियस फियर्स होते हैं, लॉस होता है. नाउ केपी टिप, always judge the sublord of the cusp and check whether it is a strong significator of the Sthana houses, the 6, 8, 12, or and whether it's afflicted or not afflicted. That is the time you will be able to analyze the chart properly and provide solutions. So in astrology, the 6th, the 8th, and the 12 houses are not to be feared. हम बोलता है ना कि अगर अगर वी से बिना अंधकार के प्रकाश की कीमत नहीं होती, without darkness we don't value light. So they are, my personal opinion about 6, 8, 12 is that they are teachers in disguise. Okay, they are teachers in disguise. Whether you learn your lesson, okay, by your mistakes, whatever you've done, you've learned the lesson, or you keep on repeating the same mistake, nothing is going to happen in your life. But if you rectify those mistakes, you realize that's a mistake, I'm not going to do it again, that works. So they are teachers in disguise. They bring us exact experience we need to grow, heal and evolve. ये तीन चीजें तो definitely ये 6 8 12 देते हैं: grow, healing and evolve. So when we resist them, thank you Sonal ji, when we resist them, they feel painful. When we work with them, they become our greatest source of inner power. A fine line to our end of a talk now. Fine line, finish. Okay, sorry, बहुत अगर बहुत समय ले लिया सर. The most powerful transformation happens in silence. I believe that, the most powerful transformation happens in silence, in struggle, in surrender. And that's exactly what these houses teach us. Definitely they teach us. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you, all of you all, to listen, for listening to me patiently.
या बहुत ही
Thank you.
बढ़िया सूचन दिया, वेरी नाइस. जी वंदना जी, आपका हैंड रेज है.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Really nice way of taking up the problems, dealing with the problems, taking it positively. Very nice session. Really enjoyed listening to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you
थैंक
so
यू
much.
मच. तो जैसे कि मैम ने बताया कि बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट इन्होंने किया और अपना रिसर्च भी शेयर किया. सो यू गाइस कैन डेफिनेटली ट्राई एंड टेस्ट, है ना. कोई भी चीज़ कोई शेयर करता है तो उसको कभी ब्लाइंडली फेथ मत करो, आप ट्राई करो. एंड यू यू व्हेन यू गेट इनटू that experience, then you can definitely share the feedback, है ना? जी, बहुत बढ़िया मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर शेयरिंग.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. God bless you.
thank
God
you
bless.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.